This is interesting. I'm really excited about this topic today. Hey guys, my name is Linnea Ann, also known as Mimi, also known as Ann, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This video you are watching right now. So, oh my goodness, like roughly 3 of you guys on the poll, because when I checked the poll this morning, there was 5 votes. And for some of you guys, you're like, 5 votes? Why is that such a big deal? Well, on my channel, the lowest amount of votes you get is like 1, and the highest amount of votes I get is like 8 on the polls. And the polls really do determine, for now, for Vlogmas, determine what kind of content I make during the month of December. So with that said, there was 3 votes for this video right now that you're watching, and there was 2 votes for another video, and that other video will be posted, I believe, on the 24th. It will be me as myself that you see today, but it will be posted on the 24th as a Christmas Eve video. So what's today's topic? Today's topic is the word for 2023. I've never done this kind of video in the past, never done this, but how to explain it? So every year, around this time of year, December, November, October, September, this time of year, I always get a word. The Lord sends me something that I need to work on for the year and practice during the year and keep in my mind and heart during the year. It's always a single word. Last year, it was peacefulness. For 20, like this last year, for 2022, it was peacefulness. For 2021, it was, I believe, kindness was the word that I received. For 2020, it was, I think it was patience was 2020. And I don't remember the words before that. But I've always had a word that the Lord has sent to me, and this year my word was sent to me around my birthday. My month of September, it came to me, and the word this year, the word for 2023 is mindfulness. Now, a lot of you guys is like, mindfulness? Why would it be mindfulness? Or some of you is like, I see why it's mindfulness. Mimi, that makes so much sense. I know, right? If you've been here a long time, you know why mindfulness would make so much sense to be a word that the Lord wants me to work on, or something He wants me to focus on. So, what does mindfulness mean to me? Funny enough, my uncle asked me that while I was eating dinner with him and my aunt one day, because I had told him that I received this word. And he's like, so what does mindfulness look like to you? Mindfulness looks to me, and this meaning changes a lot for me, but mindfulness looks like to me being not just focused, but paying attention. Mindfulness looks to me is thinking through my decisions, and really making wise-minded decisions. Mindfulness looks like to me like paying attention to my surroundings and listening and focusing more. Mindfulness to me looks like not just getting into myself and understanding my own emotions and my own feelings, but it looks like to me paying attention to other people's emotions and other people's feelings, and trying to hear them out of what they have to say. mindfulness might look something different to you, but this is what mindfulness looks like to me, especially right now. I'm um I'm really been learning about also thankfulness this last month, and the month of November. And I've been paying more and more attention lately to being thankful for what I have and for the people in my life. So I feel like mindfulness, that in the way that it goes along with thankfulness, is just being aware. Mindfulness is all about being aware and paying attention, which is something with somebody with ADHD like me tends to struggle with, because paying attention can be tough and focusing in on things can be tough, especially if it's not your special interest. And that's the autism side. So it's just like just being aware and paying attention, and just thinking things through. So there's your, what is your word? Do you have a word? Has the Lord put a word on your heart? Have you thought about this last year, what your word has been in the past and what your word might be for the future? Consider it. Like, think about it. Sit down and really think, okay, what is something I need to work on? You don't need to make a resolution, a New Year's resolution. You don't need to like be like, oh, I'm going to do this, this, and this incoming year. You don't have to do that. Just think about your theme for the year. Clearly my theme's going to be mindfulness, and mindfulness is something that's like, oh goodness, if that's what the Lord wants, that's what the Lord wants, you know? But what is your theme? What was your theme word for 2022? And what do you hope your theme word or your theme banner, if you will, for 2023 is? Think about it. I sincerely hope that if your word is like mine and you feel like mindfulness is your word, you really focus in on the people around you and you focus in on yourself and be like, okay, how can this word relate to me as much as it relates to the girl on the screen that it is talking about it? Like, what does mindfulness mean to me? And if it's a different word, how does that word relate to you? How can you use that word this new incoming year to really understand yourself? And tell somebody about it. Tell somebody close to you about your word. Because if it's something that if you tell them about it, they can help you. You can have a friend join you in grasping onto your word for the incoming year. I told my uncle and my aunt, and it helped me a lot to understand it and grasp it better. Everybody has something they need to work on, and I feel like starting the new year with just one word that you feel resonates with your soul is a great way to start the new year. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I said a lot of things and I was really in depth with what I had to say. If you didn't, that's okay. You don't have to like every single video I create. You don't even have to push the like button. You can push the dislike button. I don't care. But I still hope you guys have a sparkling, fantastic rest of your guys' day, that you always remember you are loved and you are cared about, and that I'll talk to you guys later. Sparkle on, my beautiful and wonderful sparkles. Love you guys. Laters.